All right, welcome to the Marshall Sports Network. Coming in here at the Marshall baseball field. It's going to be Marshall versus Blaze. Do you know who we're going against tonight?
Ozark Mountain School District.
Ozark Mountain. All right. Coming up with the Bobcats versus the Ozark Mountain School District.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Hey, real quick, just want to say, I had a little small issue, but we're up live now, so we apologize for it. But we're in the second inning right now. Grant Bobcats came to play today. They're on top, 6-0.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. They're doing great so far.
So, all right, Grant, I'll let you take it away.
All right. All right. Here comes the pitch. The big swing, huge hit. And we're going to catch it. He's out. And that's 3 outs. Moving on to the bottom of the second inning. All right, we'll be right back. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a moment. So we are coming in here to the bottom of the second inning. About to start up in just a moment. Again, you're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a moment.
And again, real quick, want to let you know that we are coming in a little bit on the later side into this ball game, and we apologize for that. Had a small technical difficulty. The connection here in this press box is not the greatest, and so because of that, there was a little delay. But we're up and we're working. So, all right, Grant, get us kicked off on this bottom of the second inning.
All right. Christian Granado was just up to bat with a huge hit, and he's going to be on first base. And we have number 42, Lorenzo Rivera, stepping up to the plate. Swing. A miss. And strike. And the pitch. Ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. 6-0. Bobcats leading by 6, bottom of the second inning. And here comes the pitch. Foul ball. And the pitch. Ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. And the pitch. Ball number 3. Full count. And the pitch. And strike 3. He's going to be out. Number 2, Kanan Horton stepping up to the plate. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball. And here comes the pitch. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, or 1 out. And the pitch. Good hit from Kanan Horton. And Christian Granado is going to steal second. And Kanan is going to run to first. And he's safe. Again, we have Kanan Horton on first. And Christian Granado on second base. Number 4, Trip Wallace, stepping up to the plate. And here comes the pitch. Ball number 1. And Christian Granado is going to steal third, and Kanan Horton is going to steal second. And a good hit by Trip Wallace. And we have 2 guys that are running home. And Kanan Horton and Christian Granado are going to be home. And Trip Wallace running over to second. He's going to steal second. What a big play by the Bobcats. Amazing job. 8-0, Bobcats leading by 8. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Number 3, Mason, stepping up to the plate. And here comes the pitch. And Tripp is going to go ahead and steal third base. All right. So we have Mason on first base, and we have Tripp Wallace on third. Jesse Ragland stepping up to the plate. And the pitch. Good hit. Mason's going to run to third, and he is going to run home. And we are going to have two running home. Mason Gregg and Tripp Wallace. Both are going to run home. Landon Wilson stepping up to the plate. And here comes the pitch. Ball number one. Again, 1 ball, 2 outs. 10-0. Bobcats leading by 10. And a good hit by Landon. And he's going to be safe on first. And here comes the pitch. Landon Wilson running over to third. And he's going to steal third. All right, Landon Mauser stepping up to the plate. And a good hit. And we have Rocky running over, still in third, and he's running home. Landon Wilson and Rocky Smith running home. We're going to have Landon Mauser coming up to steal second. And we're going to have Christian Granado stepping up to the plate. And here comes the pitch. Strike one. And here comes the pitch. Strike two. And the pitch. Good hit by Christian Granado. But he's going to be out. And that's going to be the end of the bottom of the second inning. Moving on to the top of the third. All right, you're watching the Marshall Sports Network. We'll be right back in just a moment. Do not go anywhere. Starting off in the top of the third inning. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
All right, well, welcome back, everybody, to the broadcast. If you're just joining us, we want to welcome you. Marshall's playing Ozark Mountain School District right now, and they are up 12-0. I'll let you know the softball game is currently active right now, and Bobcats are leading 9-0. So far, it looks like both Bobcat teams will be taking the victory, or at least that's the way it looks right now. Anything can change, but the Bobcats got good momentum going on both sides, both softball and baseball. So, all right, the third inning, top of the third inning, about to get started right here. Looks like we got number 55 up to bat for Ozark Mountain to get us started, and here we go. Good eye by number 55. That will be a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes, no outs in this top of the third inning. One ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, actually. That will bring up... It's going to bring up 3 balls. Three balls, 1 strike here. Here we go. And that'll be 4 balls, and he's going to walk. So 55 is going to go to first base. That was four balls. And like I said, 55 is now first. Ozark Mountain School District has a runner on first base, nobody on second, nobody on third. And again, the Bobcats have a lead, 12-0 here at the top of the third inning. And again, let you know, softball's in the lead. Last check, it was 9-0. And if you have Game Changer, that's an app, Game Changer, they are live on there. And you can watch the softball game live right on Game Changer. So log in, make an account, add Marshall Softball, and you'll be able to watch a live shot from the game. Here we go. Number 13 up to bat for Ozark Mountain. And that will bring in ball number 1. And again, we're live. This is the senior night. This is the last baseball game for our seniors at home. That'll bring up 3 balls, no strikes. 1 more ball, and they're going to be walking. That was a good pitch. That will go in as a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. No outs. Runners on first base and only first base. Swing and a miss. That will bring up strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Full count here, ladies and gentlemen. Full count. And that will be ball 4, and he's going to walk. So, runners were on just first base, but now we got a runner moving to second base, runner on first base. Nobody on third base, so the bases are not loaded, but Bobcats have walked 2 so far. Looks like number 1 up to bat for Ozark Mountain. He's ready, and here comes the pitch. And they're going to call that a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. And that's going to bring up Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. And that's going to go in as a ball 3. So that's 3 balls, no strikes. And that will be the 4th ball. So he's going to walk. Now you have a situation because bases are loaded. You have runners on base, second base, third base. Marshall's got to be careful. They have a 12-point lead here, but we're just in the top of the 3rd inning. Got to bring up ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Number 5 to bat for Ozark Mountain. Ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike is the current count right now. Again, number 5's up to bat for Ozark Mountain, for the Bears. Strike 2. That was a good pitch. Good pitch by Adam Harris. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. And that will be ball 4. And 12 is going to come home. So now it's going to be 12-1. Bobcats are up 11. We've got a little timeout, so we will take it with them. We'll be back. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Do not go anywhere. Looks like we're going to be switching pitchers. We'll be back. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. You're all things Marshall Sports. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the action. Number 3 up to bat for Ozark Mountain. Now here's where the Bobcats got to be careful on. is you've already got one who scored. Bases are loaded. A big hit from number 3 for the Ozark Mountain School District could really change this score quickly. Big hit just like that. They'll pick it up. It's not going to be caught, though. Pressure comes in, and they'll get one out. The first out's coming in at second base, so that'll be one out. Scoreboard showing 2 outs, but I believe it's just 1 out. Grant, is there 1 out or 2 outs?
Currently 2 outs.
Okay. Did somebody just get out? Somebody else get out on that play too? Was that
Yes.
2 outs that got out on that play? Okay. So good play by Marshall there. So up next to bat for Ozark Mountain School District is going to be number 10, it looks like. Bobcats up 12-1, 2 outs. And the count right now is 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-1. The pitch is up, and that's going to go in as a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That was a good pitch. But that will go in as a ball. Little off to the side. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. A hit. Little miscommunication there. But they're going to call that a foul. Okay, we've got another one that just scored. So we actually have a score now of 12-3. Bobcats are in the lead. So there's 2 outs right now, 12-3. That hit earlier, I said it was a foul. It was not a foul. It was in. And Bobcats allowed the runner to get to first base there. And just like that, they hit it into the outfield, number 11. Marshall picked it up, but still number 5 was able to score. So now it's 12-3 with 2 outs. Another big hit to the field. 11's going to run in. They overthrow it. And here comes another one right to third base. Now, I know from the camera vantage point, you cannot see what's going on second and third base. There's nothing we can do. We have not been able to mount the camera behind home plate. We need to, but we haven't been able to. So, you know, things that are out of our control. And so it makes it a little tough, I know, for people watching on live stream. But I'm just telling you what's going on. So, runners, nobody on second. There's a runner, and nobody's on first, and nobody's on second. There's just somebody on third here. Looks like number 40 up to bat for Ozark Mountain. And the swing, that's going to bring up strike 2. That's 2 strikes, no balls. 2 outs. It's 12-4 though. Ozark Mountain battling back into this thing. Game's not over. We are in the top 3rd inning. Here we go. Swing and a miss. That will bring up strike 3, which will bring up 3 outs, and that will be it. So, we're going to be starting the bottom of the 3rd inning right here on the Marshall Sports Network. Your all things Marshall Sports. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. And while we have the opportunity, let's take a look at the Marshall game. And I'll let you know, it's 14-0 for softball. Bobcats have a significant lead over Ozark Mountain School District. 14-0. And they are in the top of the third inning. And Lorenzo on a big hit. But they're going to catch it. So he will be out. That will be the first out. But that was a good effort by Lorenzo. Up next, we're going to have Rocky Smith. That's a good hit, but it will be a foul ball. He's coming back. Let you know it's 15-0 now for softball. 15-0. Giving you an update on the softball game. And again, if you'll download the Game Changer app, there is a live broadcast going on at Ozark Mountain School District. You can find that right on the Game Changer app. So currently the count right now is 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. It is 12-4. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Like I said, Rocky Smith up to bat for the Bobcats. Now the count's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Good eye. That goes in as ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that will be ball 4, and he's going to walk to first base. So Rocky's going to be on first base, and the Bobcats will have a runner on first. It's 12-4. Bobcats are in the lead. Grant, you still there?
Yes, please, I am.
I'll let you take it over for just a little bit.
All right. All right, Cannon Horton gonna go ahead and run and steal third base.
Grant, I made a mistake. I called Rocky as Kanan, and it was actually Kanan, so that's my bad. So two that went up for that good hit earlier, that is actually Kanan Horton, and matter of fact, he's gonna score. That was awesome. What'd you think of that, Grant? I may have lost him.
All right, Blaze. I just got this this roster here.
Perfect, because that's what I. Can you send me a picture of that?
Yeah.
Thank you. I messed up a little bit, but we'll get that all figured out, ladies and gentlemen, because didn't have a roster. So, but it is Mason Gregg up to bat for the Bobcats. So right now the count is currently 1 ball, no strikes. And that will go in as 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Uno Wild. The hit from Mason. They tried to catch it. They're not able to. But they're going to get him out. They got it to second base before he got there. And so correction, it was Kanan that got out. Mason Gregg is now on third base, and up to bat is Jesse Ragland for the Bobcats. So Jesse's up to bat for Bobcats. You got Mason Gregg hanging on second base, nobody on first and nobody on third. And the count right now is just started. That's going to start off with ball number 1. We'll have 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Mason Gregg's going to steal, and he'll make it to third base. He is wanting to come home. Jesse, big hit. They'll pick it up. They got to get it to first. And they're going to say he was out. Good play by Ozark Mountain. All right, well, top of the 4th inning coming up. The Bobcats are in the lead, 13-4. We'll be back. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. All right, everybody, we're back into the action. Just about to start the top of the 4th inning here. It's 13-4. Grant, how are you feeling in this broadcast? You know, I ask you this, and I ask you this in basketball all the time, but now that we're kind of basketball season's over, Grant, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. How about you, Blaze?
I'm feeling great. So, what do you think of the Bobcat performance so far?
Great performance by our Bobcats tonight. We were just playing at our peak performance. I'm loving that score, Blaze.
Yeah, absolutely. We are definitely, I think we got a little echo. I can hear it echoing back through, but yeah, I'm loving it as well. All right, here we go. Top of the 4th inning, about to get kicked off. Let us know where you're watching from. Looks like we got Kathy Griffin in here. Go Bobcats. Wes Elliott says go Bobcats. Welcome, guys, to the broadcast. Here we go. And we are back underway officially. This is the top of the 4th inning right now. Number 22 for Ozark Mountain is up to bat. And the first pitch is going to go in as a ball. 1 ball. And that will be... Let's see what they call that. I believe it's going to be 2 balls. And that's going to bring up the 3rd ball there. So 3 balls, no strikes, no outs. That will be strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Yeah, that'll be a good eye. That'll be the 4th ball there. So they're going to walk. Runners will be on first base. Nobody on second. Nobody on third. All right, up next to bat for Ozark Mountain is going to be number 55. Here we go. Our pitcher looking over towards first base. Knows they're going to try to steal. They do. Excellent pitch. And we'll have 1 ball, 1 strike. Going to bring up 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Number 55, again, is up to bat for Ozark Mountain School District. That pitch, a little bit too far, and that'll bring up ball number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. That'll bring up 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that will be 4th ball. So what situation do we have now? So we have runners on first base and runners on third base because the guy that was on first stole, went to second, then went from second to third. So, all right, first pitch is up. Yeah, that's going to go in as, I believe, a ball. There's a little delay on the scoreboard a little bit. And so, and from our vantage point, it's a little hard to see. So, 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. So that's why the calling's a little off right now, because from our vantage point, it's a little bit tricky to see. And especially you guys on the live stream, you can't see what the umpire. Good hit from Ozark Mountain. They'll pick it up. That's a good, safe move. That was a good hit. Now, number 1 up to bat for Ozark Mountain for the Bears. And Ozark Mountain did bring one home. They scored. It's 13-5. This is the top of the 4th inning. One strike. No balls, 1 strike. Ooh, good move. First base tried to steal. Thought about going to second. Hey, we'll let you know, Bobcats took the victory tonight against Ozark Mountain School District. The final score for softball was 16-0. 16-0. So, Bobcats picked up 1 win. They're looking for another one right here. They kind of ruled them. Swing and a miss. And that'll bring up strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. And that will be strike 3. And the pitcher's going to strike him out. So, 1 out. We'll tell you a real quick recap. We've got runners on first base, runners on second base, nobody on third. And it's 1 out. Number 5 up to bat. It's a good, strong pitch, but it's going to go in as a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. That's going to go in as ball 2. And again, it is senior night. So this will be the last time for some of these boys to play as Marshall in the baseball game. All right. Here we go. You got 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Full count, ladies and gentlemen, full count. And that will be strike 3, and that's 2 outs. Again, it's 13-5. Bobcats in the lead. This is the top of the 4th inning. 13-5. 2 outs now. Looks like number 3 up to bat for the Bears. Just need one more out. We'll start the bottom of the 4th. Big hit, though. They're going to say foul ball. Again, we got that runner on third base. He wanted to come home. It's number 12. So I'll let you know, there's runners on second and there's runners on third base. So a big hit here would send somebody home. It would make the score a little bit closer. Bobcats got to get the score here. And by score, I mean shut it down. Big hit, though, by Ozark Mountain. They're going to score 1. So bring it 13-6. Still going to hold the 2 outs. And now you have runners on first base and runners on third base. Number 13 is on third base, and he is ready to go home. 13-6 is your score. We're at the top of the 4th inning right now here at Marshall. Number 10 up to bat for the Bears. The first pitch is going to go in as a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Big hit. It's going in the air. And it's going to be caught. Good catch. Good catch. And that will be 3 outs. So, bottom of the 4th inning coming up. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Bobcats back up to bat. Here we go. We're back into the action. Starting the bottom of the 4th inning, it's 13-6 right now. 2 balls, Rocky Smith up to bat. And earlier, who got the catch to bring in 3 outs, that was Kanan Horton. So big shout out to him. Currently, it's 3 balls, no strikes. And he's going to walk. So Rocky Smith going to walk. And up next to bat is going to be number 30, Adam Harris. Let's talk about some of the players that are seniors. Again, this was senior night. This is the last time they'll play for Marshall here at home. And we have Christian Granado, who's a senior. Kanan Horton, who's a senior. We also have Landon Mauser, who's a senior. Aiden Repetto, who's a senior. Landon Wilson, a senior. Jesse Ragland, a senior. And Dominic Griner, a senior. And I believe that's all. So those are seniors. And again, this is their last time to play for Marshall. Adam Harris up to bat for the Bobcats. Starting out, 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Good eye by Adam there. And the 1 out there, Rocky Smith is hanging out on second base. I don't think there's 1 out. Adam, big hit. And they're going to get Adam safe. Nope. They claimed he was out. Never mind. But just letting y'all know, the Bobcats did score just a second ago. Rocky was able to come in. It's 14-6 right now. 1 strike up to bat for the Bobcats. It's 0-0. Christian Granado. He's a senior. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs is your count right here at Marshall. And that's strike 2. That was an excellent pitch by the pitcher for Ozark Mountain. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that's going to be a ball. Now, there's nobody on first, second, third, so there's nobody to steal a base, so they're not worried about that. But if there was, that would have been an opportunity for the Bobcats to steal a base, as they did not catch it. And it went past home plate. Good eye. That'll bring up ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. This is full count, ladies and gentlemen. And we're talking full count. Swing and a miss. And that will be strike 3. That will be your 3rd out. So, top of the 5th inning coming up. Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Again, if you're just joining us, it's currently the top of the 5th inning. Marshall is in the lead, 14-6. Number 11 up to bat for Ozark Mountain. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. That'll bring up strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. And that'll be strike 3. That'll bring up 1 out. This is the top of the 5th inning. It's 1 out. Up to bat for Ozark Mountain. Looks like number 40. That'll be ball 1. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out. Make it 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It was full count. And now they're going to walk. So it's going to stay 1 out. It's 14-6. This is the top of the 5th inning. Going to be 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 14-6. Again, we're at the top of the 5th inning. Ozark Mountain up to bat. 22's there to bat. Here we go. Here comes the pitch. And that's a good eye. That will bring up 3 balls. So the current count right now, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It's full count, ladies and gentlemen, full count. And that will be strike 3. So that's 2 outs. 2 outs. One more out. Bobcats will be back up to bat. This is the top of the 5th inning. 55 is up to bat. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Outstanding pitch by our pitcher. That was a good pitch. Bobcats need one more out here. And that'll be a foul ball, which goes into strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big play here. Big play. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So, we'll be starting the bottom of the 5th inning right here on the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Marshall on top, 14-6. And we're back into the action here. And a good hit. Here comes Kanan Horton. He's going to score. And that's going to bring the Bobcats 15-6. 15-6. Bobcats up. That was a good score by Kanan Horton. Little timeout there. 1 out. Bobcats score 15-6. Again, softball got the victory today, 16-0. I believe up to bat is number 25, Jesse Ragland. He'll be batting next. It's 15-6. Correction. Actually, we're going to have Trip Wallace. And then it will be Jesse. All right. Here we go. We're going to reset the count. Still 1 out. It's 15-6. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Trip is up to bat. It'll be a foul ball. So that goes into strike number 1. It's 15-6. It's 1 strike, 1 out. No balls. That's a good pitch. That will be 2 strikes. Get Bobcats. They got 1 out. Good hit for Tripp. That was an excellent hit, but they catch it. Well, they could have got a double play on that one. Good eye. Good eye by the second baseman. He was trying to steal. He was ready to go to third, and then he reversed back. Jesse Ragland up to bat for the Bobcats. And they'll start with 1 ball. And we're going to have number 32 for the Bobcats. Number 32 is going to be Hayden Childers. And he's going to be at third base. That's going to go in as a ball. 2 balls. Look like a strike, but they called it a ball. So we'll go with that. 2 balls. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, Jesse Ragland up to bat for the Bobcats. Again, it's senior night. He's one of the seniors. Hayden Childers. He's wanting to get the steal. And that will be strike 3. So Jesse's going to strike out. All right. Well, here we go. Top of the 6th inning coming up. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. And we're back into the action. If you just missed it, we walked a guy, and he is now on first base for Ozark Mountain. And they're going to steal. They'll make it to second base successfully. That brings up 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. This is the top of the 6th inning. That'll bring up ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. Two balls, 1 strike, no outs. Ball 4, and he's going to walk. We got a runner that's sneaking around on third base. He's looking for fourth base. Home. He's looking to go home. Number 5 up to bat for Ozark Mountain, starting with 1 strike, no balls. Still no outs. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Full count, ladies and gentlemen. Full count. Number 5 up to bat. And that will be the 4th ball. So he's going to walk. He's going to take his base at first base. So, looking at this, we have runners on second base, runners on third base, runners on first base. So, ladies and gentlemen, the bases are loaded. It's 15-6. Yes, the Bobcats do have a lead right now, but Ozark Mountain's fighting back. Rocky Smith is pitching. And he comes up with a strike first. Good job. Good pitch. Second pitch is up. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. No outs. The hit is up. And it's going to be a foul ball. Goes in a strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. 15-6 right now is your score, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Bobcats in the lead right now. And if you're wondering, softball took the victory tonight over Ozark Mountain School District, 16-0. The pitch. To bring up ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. 2-2. And he's tagged. But it was not a pressure out. So, he is back. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he's going to walk to first base. And they're going to score. Ozark Mountain, 15-7. They're battling back into this thing. It is now an 8-point game. Number 10 up to bat for Ozark Mountain. The first pitch is going to be a ball. The second is going to be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Three balls, 1 strike, no outs. That's going to bring up strike 2. He thought it was a ball, but it's going to be called as a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. 15-7. That's going to be strike 3. And that'll be the first out. So Bobcats got 1 out. They need 2 more. Got to get 2 more. Number 11 up to bat for Ozark Mountain. And the first pitch is going to be a ball. That was close to a strike. That was definitely close to a strike. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out. Let you know, we have runners on second base, runners on third base, first base. Bases are loaded, ladies and gentlemen. A big hit here would change that score. And like I said, Ozark Mountain, they're battling back into this thing. Bobcats, they got to hurry and get these 2 outs real quick. Switch it up. Let us get back to bat. Add some more points. Because no lead is ever safe. No matter the game. It's just never safe. The hit is up. Catch it. Going home. Yeah, there's 2 outs right there. Good communication. Good play there for Marshall. Able to pick it up right there. Right there about shortstop. Throw it over to right to home and get the out there. Good job by the catcher too. 40's up to bat for the Bobcats. Sorry, Ozark Mountain. Ozark Mountain's batting, not Marshall. It's 2 outs right now. 1 ball. There's your pitch. Looks like number 40 is up to bat for the Bears. 15-7, and Bobcats just need 1 out. 1 more out here. That's going to be strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count with 2 outs. 15-7. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Good eye for the Bears. That's going to bring up ball. That'll be 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, 40's up to bat. Strike 2. Good pitch. Good pitch. It's a full count situation now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here we go. Come on, Rocky. Get this strike 3. He swung at it. And that is going to be the 3rd strike. And that will be the 3rd out. Good job by the Bobcats. 15-7. We're in the top of the 6th inning. However, now we're transitioning to the bottom of the 6th inning. Good stop by the Bobcats and good stop by Marshall. Hey, we'll be back with you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Marshall Sports Network. And ladies and gentlemen, bottom of the 6th inning, about to start. All right, we're back into the action here. This is the bottom of the 6th inning. Rocky Smith up to bat, and we're getting started with 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Three balls. And they're going to walk him. That's 4th ball right there. So he's going to walk. We got a timeout. We'll be back. All right, we're back into the action here. This is the bottom. This is the bottom of the 6th inning. Right now, there's 1 out. Adam Harris up to bat for the Bobcats. 1 ball. Like I said, 1 out. Good eye. That'll bring up 2 balls. 2 balls, no strikes. Three balls, no strikes, 1 out. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And he's going to take his base. He's going to walk to first base. Up next to bat for the Bobcats is going to be Christian Granado. The first pitch is up. It's going to be a strike, 1 strike. Big hit for Christian Granado. Adam Harris coming home. And he's going to score, making it now 17-7. And I believe, Grant, they just called ball game, didn't they?
Yes, please. Yes, please, they did.
That's what I thought. So final score, 17-7. Bobcats take the victory. Is there a JV game? Do we know? They're going
We'll
to
see
pray.
in just a moment.
Yep, we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for tuning into this broadcast tonight. There is not going to be a JV game. That is going to be it. And, yep, that's going to be it. Grant, got any last words?
No, Blaze, I don't suppose I do. It was a great game tonight.
Absolutely. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the Marshall Sports Network. We'll see everyone later. I believe the next game is going to be Thursday. And we'll bring you all the action right here on the Marshall Sports Network. Goodbye, everybody.